I recently ranked my latest credit card video #1 in the world with a generic search tag of Chase Sapphire Preferred. As you can see, there are videos with tens of thousands of views, and a lot of these channels have over tens of thousands of subscribers. Best of all, I knew before I even made that video that I would at least be top 3 on that page. The question is, how did I rank this video #1 in the world for the generic search tag of Chase Sapphire Preferred, being a small YouTube channel with less than 50 subscribers at the time? You're about to find out now. Hey there guys, Josh with Debt to Dollars, where we usually cover everything from credit to investing, but today I have a special video for you guys, and I'm going to try out something new. So on that video that I talked about just a little bit ago, I received a comment on that video from a YouTuber named Nasiles. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But they commented a fair question asking me, how did you rank #1 with 50 subs? They were so surprised that I ranked my video that high that they were even willing to pay me to teach them how I did it. It's no secret, guys, and today I'm going to show you step by step how I go about this and how you can rank your videos higher in the search results fast. Ranking your video higher equals more impressions, which will ultimately yield more views. This is a proven method that I've implemented into my last 5 videos, and I am seeing my views exponentially increase day by day. There are 3 simple steps that I follow in order to get my videos to rank higher, and then there's one best kept secret. And we're going to cover these today, so make sure you don't go anywhere and you hear that secret at the end. Back to Nasiles' comment, it does not matter how many subscribers you have, and it does not matter how new you are to YouTube. These steps work. Alright, let's get into it. Let's cover these 3 steps and finish off with the secret. So step 1 is to download a YouTube tool called TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is an integrated YouTube software that provides many functions to optimize your videos. In particular, this software enables you to research keywords to determine search volume, existing competition, and the optimization strength for that keyword. If this sounds complicated to you, it's not, and let me explain. So TubeBuddy will tell you exactly if your video that you're going to make in the future is going to stand out or not. There are a couple different things that you can do with TubeBuddy, but today I just want to focus on the Keyword Explorer here. This is going to tell us the best keywords for our video and what to use for our title. For example, we'll type in credit card review up here, and the first thing that you'll see is the unweighted score out of 100. The higher the score, the better your chances are of ranking your YouTube video. And this is all based on search volume, existing competition, and search engine optimization strength. And you'll notice that there's an unweighted score and a weighted score. So for me, I will only make videos with a weighted score above a 60. All right, slow down, Josh. So you're telling me that there's a weighted score and an unweighted score, and what's the difference? So the difference is that an unweighted score in TubeBuddy's Keyword Explorer does not take into account your specific channel's data. It does not take into account how many videos that you post on a weekly basis, how many views you get on those, etc. Now, a weighted score will take into account all your specific channel data and output the most accurate score for you. As for the other tabs and sections in this tool, go to TubeBuddy's YouTube channel to learn more. For my steps, you really only need to worry about this score that's in Keyword Explorer. This software is free to use, however, you won't gain access to that weighted score, which is specific to your channel. You need this weighted score if you really want to succeed and rank your videos, because otherwise, if you just take this unweighted score, you're going to run into the mistakes, like as you can see here, of selecting a video topic or a keyword with this unweighted score that looks pretty good. However, if you click the weighted score, you could see that for your channel, this is actually a terrible topic to make a video about. Fortunately for you, I have put a link down in the description below that will allow you to get a discounted rate if you're a small YouTube channel such as myself. So step 1, make sure you download TubeBuddy and you get that pro version using the link in the description below. That way you can see your weighted score for all your keywords. Step number 2 is to use the TubeBuddy Explorer tool to help you find the title to your next video. A mistake that I made early on in my YouTube experience was to create videos before I even researched the competition on YouTube already. So I would make a video, I'd post it, and I'd get no feedback, and I wouldn't be able to stand out. And that's because there was already way too much competition, or there wasn't enough people searching for that topic. That is why I began using Keyword Explorer to understand what my search competition looked like, as well as how many people were searching for that video topic. So let's run through an example here now. That way you can understand this better and what I mean. So we're going to take a look at how I recently ranked my mortgage crisis video at the #1 spot. And this video is on the mortgage crisis. So I started off by typing the keyword into the tool here. I see that my weighted score is a 3 out of 10, and that tells me that I have no chance of ranking this video high. However, I don't stop there. So at this point, I'll click the results tab, which shows the highest ranked videos for this topic and test out their keywords. And by throwing some of these keywords into the tool, I do get better results, but it's still not what we're looking for. So I'll continue this process and I'll take keywords from other successful videos and I'll put them into the tool to see if I can get a score above a 60. After 10 minutes, I ended up finding the keyword harder to get a home loan now, and that scored a 73. So this tells me that I'll rank my video high since there's little competition and a lot of people are searching this term. So I'm gonna end up using this keyword as our title, which is very, very, very important. So make sure to use the highest weighted scored keyword as your title. So for this instance, I made my title why it's harder to get a home loan now, which includes that keyword up front in the title, and then I put a divider and then mortgage crisis 2020. That way people know that this video is about the mortgage crisis that's happening right now, and the resulting output of that is, why it's harder to get a home loan now, which is something that people are currently typing a lot of. A side tip, guys, now that we covered using that keyword in our title, make sure that you do not use a keyword that scores very high for you in your title if your video is not about that at all. This will only make your audience extremely angry. Step number 3 is to make your video on this topic and then add all the relevant high scoring keywords to your video tag list as well as to your description. With the Keyword Explorer again, we're going to use this tool in order to find keywords that we can put into our tags of our video. You'll even see related tags shown on the right, even for what people are searching on Google and Bing and other web searching platforms. You can also scroll down to the bottom of the YouTube Studio video page and find TubeBuddy's recommended tags. I usually enter a keyword that I am targeting, so here it's harder to get a home loan now. So I'll enter that. Then you can filter the recommended tags based on their score and add those. As you begin adding tags, you'll see a green circle pop up next to the tag if your video ranks. Play around with this to see how many green dots you can get. So it's going to take a process of removing and adding keywords and seeing what works for your video and how the YouTube algorithm responds to it. So try to get as many of those green circles as possible. The last step that we want to do here, guys, we want to take as many of those tags as we can that we just put into that section and put them into our description naturally. And we also want to take the title keyword, our main keyword that gives us that highest score, and put it in the front of the description. YouTube's algorithm really only takes a look at the first 200 characters of the description, and the more tags that you have are relative to your video as well as that title keyword, the better off your video is going to rank high. So naturally add these tags into your description, and I guarantee that your optimization strength is going to increase tremendously. Lastly, and my best kept secret, and I'm really excited to share this one with you guys, is to make awesome thumbnails. It is a fact that the first thing that a potential viewer is going to see when they're searching through the results are your thumbnails. So this has to be a critical element to your success, and in my opinion is the largest factor in making someone click your video. To prove this point further, my last 5 videos have a click-through rate of greater than 11%, which is honestly pretty good. And I believe the average click-through rate is somewhere between 3 to 9%. So if you're above that, you're doing a good job. So for me, that means that out of 100 times that my video thumbnail is seen, 11 people at a minimum end up clicking it. All right, how do you make these awesome thumbnails? So what I do is I use an online software that is free to use called Canva. And it's funny because I have zero experience with graphic design, but somehow I'm still able to make these, what I think are awesome thumbnails. And that's really just because of this software. It's easy to use, however, it's still wholesome and it has a lot of content packed into it in the free version. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you're looking for some creative inspiration on how to design your thumbnails for that specific video, what I typically do is I take that title keyword, I'll put it in the search results, and I'll look at the top 10 videos for that search tag. I'll see which ones are working for a lot of people who have the most views, and I'll take some of that design and implement it into my own thumbnail. Back to Canva, there are thousands of pictures that you can use for free, as well as hundreds of fonts, and you can even upload your own images. If you want even more content and more fonts and more images to use, as well as videos, make sure to sign up for Canva's Pro membership, which I currently have, and I also put a discounted rate down in the description below for you. It's pretty cheap, and I really recommend if you're going to be in the YouTube game for a while, take advantage of this.
The bottom line.
Bottom line, guys, follow these 3 simple steps, and I guarantee that your video is going to rank either on the first page or at minimum the second page if you do your research right. So what you need to do, you need to download TubeBuddy. You need to get the Pro membership. That way you can see your weighted score, which will tell you if that's going to be a good video for your specific channel. And then use the Keyword Explorer to find out the highest scoring tag that's relevant to the video that you want to make. And that is what we're going to use for our title. And the last thing you'll do is, again, you'll use that keyword explorer. You'll take all those different keywords and you're gonna put them in your tag, in your description in a natural way. And don't forget that best kept secret. Make sure that you guys use Canva. It's so easy to use, as well as it gives you so much optionality in how to creatively design your thumbnails to be attractive to potential viewers. As always, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys learned something new today, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button down below to support this channel. I'd really appreciate that, as well as subscribe so you can see next week's video. And I guarantee, guys, it's going to be on credit or investing. It probably won't be on something around this because this is not my niche. I'll catch you guys next time.